King tides happen several times a year during new and full moons along the Central Coast. I'm Lindsay Hyatt, your community reporter in Avala Beach, where I watched as the tides rolled in and spoke with Cal Poly grad students about what these king tides can teach us. Saturday morning, the tides were twice as high as usual at Avala Beach as king tides rolled in around 9 a.m.
Today is the apex, or the highest peak of those tides. So you can see that there's less sand shown here than there usually is.
Cal Poly grad students like Jonathan Mass set up in front of the beach, telling people what king tides are.
When the sun and the moon align, they both have gravitational forces, which pulls the tides a little bit closer to them. So it causes high tides. So this year we're seeing around 7-foot tides, which is quite a bit more than the usual 3-foot tides that we see on an average day.
These tides actually tell us quite a lot of information, like where the ocean levels are fluctuating and what areas are at risk of flooding. These insights can then be used to help engineers make stronger bridges and structures in the future. The executive director for the Central Coast Aquarium, one of the partners for this information session, said the tides cause other natural events.
It's just kind of a cool phenomenon that we can see. It also allows for some pretty neat tide pooling. So because there's extreme high tides, there's also extreme low tides. So you can go out and maybe see more critters that you wouldn't normally.
The high tides also bring coastal birds closer to shore.
When you're at Morrow, the shorebirds are usually so far out you can't see them. Yeah. But when a high tide occurs, you come in close and you get a better look at them.
The next California King Tide project will be December 13th through 15th. For more information on the research done on these tides or to submit photos you took of the king tides, you can scan the QR code here. In Avala Beach, Lindsay Hyatt, KSBY News.